Hey. So, greetings and salutations to you, people of the interwebs. So, we're back once again in 2020. Doesn't rhyme. Another start. It's all greetings and salutations, isn't it? We thought I'd start the year, hopefully. I've got a couple of new arrivals today, so I'm going to do a couple of unboxing first impressions videos. I'm trying to do a bit more output for you guys this year, and without further ado, we're going to crack on with the first unboxing. So this is Transcraft Mohican. I don't know if any of you remember the movie that was called Transformers: The Last Knight. Anyway, the guy appeared in it called Mohawk. He was a little motorbike guy. He was a punk, a froggy looking punk. Really weird character design. Obviously a brand new character for that movie. Never really been anyone in Transformers before. No toys made of him whatsoever. Didn't last very long. He was in the entire section that was Megatron's kind of Suicide Squad. Megatron formed a Suicide Squad to go after Cade Yeager and the Autobots in his scrapyard. They ended up in an abandoned city or town, and they had a showdown. Most of the Decepticons just got completely destroyed straight away. Mohawk almost made it out, but he died. I'd not say I'm spoiling that film, but the producers already spoiled that film. The writing room already spoiled that film. Whoever decided to not stick to the same screen size and just change it randomly spoiled that film. It was a spoiled film from the start. So anyway, Transcraft, never heard of them before. New third-party company, I think. Made cunningly disguised Mohican, is what they've called Mohawk. They've got a little box, so we're just going to open this. The baggie first. Get this out. It says, "What's up, fellas? Man, I want to beat you right now." I think John DiMaggio voiced this guy as well. It seems like a John DiMaggio type character. So we'll just open this up. This is meant to fix size with the movie Masterpiece line. So he's a bike, so he's only going to be a small character. So let's just open this up straight away. Relatively easy to open. Everything slides out. So accessory wise, he's got this dagger and a selection of knives. It becomes this quite rad looking motorcycle. Do I have anything in vehicle mode? Not particularly lying around at the moment, so we'll just go siege sideswipe, motorbike, siege side swap. That gives you an impression. So it's just a plain metallic looking bike. It's got quite cool wheels. His wheels roll quite well. Got this nice green trim to them. So there's bits of green here and there. That rolls well. You can see like the spikes from his head and his little eye poking out there from underneath the seat. I think that's quite cool. So that turns at the handlebars. Yeah, I mean, it's a road hook. It's a little bit of a, you know, vroom vroom, little motorbike thing. It's got a kickstand. I quite like it. It's nice. It's nice. You can't really I mean, I know that's robot eyes there and there, but if you didn't know what the actual weird character looked like, you wouldn't know. I mean, yeah, he's got obvious hands there, but other than that, yeah, he's just, it's a bike. So let's go and transform him, shall we? Wow. So we'll separate that bit there. This is just the first transformation. We've got some instructions here. I've not got a clue how this guy transforms, but he's got ball joints, so those break off. Let's just leave his arm off for a second. So we've got a ball joint there and a ball joint there. So I think this separates. We will employ the use of a spodger here. Let's get some spodging done. That doesn't look right. Does that look right? Well, his wheel comes off. And he goes back on again. Right. It might be that we need to get this done at a different angle. Here we go. Here we go. So it separates there, not there. Right. So this separates out, so I need to hold this higher, baby. So right, that. So these bits of the bike. Jesus. Right, so it's got lots of ball joints. I don't think it's an intentional parts former. Place that back in the right way round. That's the so we're getting somewhere here. Where are we? arm goes back on there. I think we need to take the wheel off. I think that does transform, so it'll go up on there when it's transformed. Right, you little rascallion. Let's consult the instructions. Yeah, so yeah, watching the movie, I did think this guy was quite helpful. It was quite amusing in his way. And I thought, there's never going to be a toy of that. And so Transcraft have actually made it. So that's good. And this is not really helpful. Wow. You don't even get really on the box like a decent picture of how he should look, so you don't even know what you're aiming at. All I know is that is the front of him, so we've got his legs pretty much transformed correctly here. Jeez, he's destroying my reputation as being someone who could pick up and transform a transformer here. It's like we've got this bit here that's obviously going to be forming around somewhere, and then but this block here and the ball joint popping off. Right, so this is not him. This is not... I hope this is not what he's supposed to look like. It's almost like, I don't know if this should come off, but I don't want to pull it too much. It feels like somewhere there should be a rotation in the waist, but there's not. Bits keep popping off. That's right. Okay. This is as far as we're getting today. So in terms of first impressions is, I've definitely missed something here. But he's very small and intricate, and the ball joints keep popping off, and I'm not 100% sure that when I've popped something back on, I've not popped it on the wrong way. The instructions are pretty useless to actually get him to where he is supposed to go. But from what I can see of the sculpt, that's pretty decent. It looks like what he's supposed to look like, even though what he's supposed to look like is some demented punk frog. He's got an opening jaw, which is cool. He's got all these little ball joints and stuff on his hands and everything, which again, I pretty much like. Accessory wise, he has these knives. Well, plug onto his hand, so that's pretty silly. I think from what I can see, the instructions, these other knives, these throwing knives, are supposed to attach to a hip, which is cool. That's cool. Little weapon storage, like, is prepped. But because he's such a weird design, and he transforms from like this pretty compact bike into this weird design, it's hard to actually, you know, he's not standard transformation, so it's hard to get your mind into the game and actually to transform him correctly, which I haven't done. Here he is next to Wolf Cybertron Siege Sideswipe. Here he is next to G.I. Joe scale Zanzibar. I should have tried him on the bike, shouldn't I? Too late now. Here he is next to a standard Marvel Legend. This is Shatterstar. This is Shatterstar. Fuck you, Deadpool 2. Fuck you. So yeah, I think I'll have to watch someone else's video about this. And I hope you've not come here for transforming instructions, because you've come to the wrong place. Wow, talk about starting the year well. It's just a fumbling mess. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And because you deserve it, let's bump fists, shall we? Bestow! Fisto!